Are we live, Kev?
Oh, you ready? I mean, shit.
When I say we're ready, we're ready.
You be saying that we ready all the time and don't be ready. I mean,
We're ready.
you ready? You're ready?
God damn.
You've heard them on
The hell? See, this is that bullshit.
What the fuck you doing?
I didn't even do
You've
nothing.
heard them on Bumpin Gumz.
What up, everybody? This is the Bumpin Gumz podcast.
Dirty J.
My baby mama hit me up the other day talking about, what are you going to do for school? She goes, oh, no, like, aren't you going to help? You're right. Let's do this. Let's try to go to court. Let's see if maybe I can give you like a check or something. Let's just call it child. Oh, wait, you get that. It's called child support.
And you hear your daughter in the room, and she's making sounds that your wife don't make. I'm kicking the door in. I'm pulling that motherfucker up out of her.
Bear Entertainment presents Bumpin Gumz.
What up? Welcome, everybody, back to the Bumpin Gumz podcast. I'm Dirty J here with my right-hand man's Kev.
What up?
Kevy Kev in the building. Bear Entertainment Bumpin Gumz is brought to you by Bear Entertainment. We at the Bear Cave Recording Studio, 8034 Culebra Road in San Antonio, Texas. Y'all need anything at all, man. Hit us up for studio time, beats, anything like that at all. We got a very special guest for y'all today. Mike from Freedom CBD here in San Antonio is here, and he's going to be spitting some knowledge for y'all and show us off some of his products. You bad name.
It keeps on closing. Hey, better late than never, right?
He's going to be spitting some knowledge and showing his products off and talking more, educating. I guess that would be the best term to say, educating us on what they do. And, man, y'all really got to go check out Freedom CBD. They're right in front of Bear Cave Recording Studio here in Culebra by Ingram and 410 area. Check them out, man. So what I like about them, I'm just going to put it out there, real home feel, the customer service is nuts. You walk in, it's like a living room. You can sit on the couch or whatever, or the chairs that they have, and they will explain everything to you, answer all your questions, and they would just go over all that with you and, educate you and get you to buy something.
You know why they got it set up like that, right?
Why is that?
Because you're going to need somewhere to sit down after you take that first couple of puffs.
That's exactly why I put the couch there.
Yeah, well, we had a really good show for y'all today, but of course, let's get into Kev's busy weekend. How was your weekend, Kev? Never does anything.
Oh, I always do something.
All right,
I just don't share.
How was your weekend?
My weekend was good. How was yours?
Mine was nuts. I had a horrible Valentine's. It was a horrible Valentine's.
Man, I totally understand. I didn't do anything for Valentine's. I sat back and chilled. I will say that I kind of had a bad Friday.
Okay.
Normally I trim my beard up and shit myself. I wanted to trim it down, so I was like, you know what? Let me just go to this barber.
You had another bad barber experience?
Man, I don't know what it is with these barbers, man.
Don't you like stick to one barber when you find one?
Well, I obviously I haven't found that one. You know what I'm saying? So I go in, my beard was already shaped a certain way,
all right,
blah, blah, blah. So, I was in a rush. I had other things to do after leaving. So I was like, told him what I needed done. And nevertheless, hurry up and roll out and start looking when I get to the house to, change so that I could go where I need to go. And I'm like, yo, like, what the fuck? So immediately body starts getting hot. I'm pissed off. So do what I got to do. And I go back to the barbershop because I was going to go ahead and give this motherfucker a piece of my mind. And I get there, and like as soon as I see him, like I tell him to come out. Cause
it was one of those like, let's talk outside.
Yeah.
Okay.
So he has like an individual studio.
Uh-huh.
So in his individual studio, he has like one or two chairs inside there in the barber's chair. So it's like, it'd be like this, but it's his own individual shop. So, I tell him he's cutting the guy's hair, and I wave to him like, hey, I need to holler at you. So I step to the side, and he's kind of finishing the guy up, and I feel my body temperature rising, You know,
and
again.
and it's funny to me. I'm laughing because if y'all don't know Kev, he really doesn't get mad a lot. Kev really knows how to hold his composure. I've tried to piss off Kev 30 times a day, and maybe like twice it works.
So I'm heated. I feel my body just the temperature's rising, and I'm like, you know what?
When he was coming outside, were you doing like the shadow boxing, like waiting for him?
Nah.
All right.
But I was probably kind of doing that inside my head because, you know, you're already like at this point, I was going to be listening to respond and not listening to actually have a conversation. So I'm sitting there thinking to myself, like, you know what? This ain't going to be a good situation because, you know, everybody has a little ego. You know, he's a barber. He thinks that he looks at himself a certain way and thinks that his skills are a certain way. And I was like, you know what? Let me just get out of here because this isn't going to be a good situation. It's
about to go down.
Exactly. Nothing good is going to come from out of this conversation other than me.
So what did he do? Like fuck, your story's long as shit. What did he do? Did he like fuck up your beard or?
Yeah, he fucked up my beard.
How? It looks good.
No, it doesn't. All right. So to me, it doesn't because it's not shaped the way that I walked it. I have a totally different shape of beard than what I went into the barbershop with.
That's not good.
Is that a big deal, Mike? Is that like the shape of your beard? Is that really that big of a deal?
That's a huge deal, man. That's like shaving off someone's eyebrows or some shit.
Okay.
It's pretty bad.
Yeah, you still look good to me, Kev.
Thank you.
That's all. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder, and you look hella good to me.
Thank you. But I did write the craziest review.
Oh, you did a white person thing.
I did.
You hit him with, oh my God.
Hey, sometimes, like, I couldn't, like, as mad as I was, the only other thing that's going to happen is I'm going to confront him. We're going to get into an argument, and we're going to get.
That's fucked up.
We're going to get into one of those type of disputes.
They're saying on the comments I wouldn't understand.
So for me, yeah, you wouldn't want to understand, baby face ass motherfucker.
I'm glad he fucked your shit up. You look ugly.
So no, you can't take the compliment back.
So are you getting like a free haircut or like what?
I don't even know. I don't even care. I'm never going back.
So you wouldn't go back like if he's like, come in, let me fix it.
Can he put hair back on my face
with glue?
There's no fixing it. There's no fixing our business relationship.
You ever had a bad beard visit, Mike?
Man, I cut my own. Man, I shaped my own.
There you go, Kev.
But it's just because it's long. It used to be shorter, and I went somewhere, and it's supposed to be square on the edges, and they made it round. And
see,
nope.
I'm gonna tell you right now, I completely understand.
I was pretty bad.
I completely understand.
See, that's what it's all about.
But yeah, we have a really good show for y'all today. We're actually going to open up the phone lines in just a minute. Well, I guess phone line. We don't have lines. Yeah. We'll open up the phone line. If y'all want to ask any questions, any CBD related questions, anything like that, he's here to educate. He's here to learn y'all. He's going to learn y'all today.
Yeah.
And he has some shit that he's going to show us. Did you want to get into that or talk a little bit about what y'all do and I'll grab your.
So we have a small shop up here on Culebra. We actually manufacture 100% of our products for the most part. We're going to get my box here. We do a lot of wild stuff that not a lot of places are doing. We do stuff from CBD oils, vape juice, topicals, lotions, all the way to vape pens like this. And this is the most controversial one. Actual cannabis like this. This is
Kev over there slobbering and shit.
This is legal industrial hemp. Under 0.3% THC, and you can legally buy this stuff without a prescription. As long as your money's green and your credit card works, you're good. And
that's definitely going to be green.
Yeah, it.
Can you use food stamps?
No, you cannot use food stamps.
So you're not a strip club?
Negative. No,
okay.
no. Okay. Yeah, no. We don't have the food stamp cash machine in the corner. But yeah, we do a lot of things that a lot of shops don't do. We make our own products. We take pride in what we do, and we have just about everything you could ever imagine.
Let me ask because
go ahead.
I know the listeners are probably wondering when you say you do things that other shops don't.
That's where I was going with it.
What might some of those things be?
Starting, we make most of our products from scratch. We actually own the laboratory that we do make everything in. That's a huge deal. Most shops just buy from a distributor or from somebody who makes it. So we're able to control the quality of what goes in the oils or what goes in our products. If a batch doesn't meet our standards, I'll throw it in the trash. So
the name of the shop is Freedom CBD.
Freedom
right?
Freedom CBD.
Where y'all located? What's your exact address or phone number? Or how can they get?
It's 8034 Calabria Road, Suite 504, and phone number is 210-574-9385, and we're open 7 days a week from noon to 8. So you can come in there and get whatever you guys need.
Damn, noon to 8.
Noon to 8. We got stoner hours.
I was about to. I was about to get at that. Like, damn.
And so we're not open at 10. I've had people call me at like 11. Hey, are y'all out to lunch? No, we just woke up. Like, we'll be there in a minute.
So do you hit them with the you're not a real stoner if you up before 12?
And so just to kind of get into that, I'd say a very small portion of our clientele are the classic stoner stereotype. Most of them, about 70% of our clientele, is women 50 and over.
Wow.
It's kind of mom and grandma, and then they bring, boyfriend along for the ride, or they bring, son or Sancho, whoever. Yeah. And,
who's Satchel?
He's some guy.
I swear I wish I could walk off right now. I would have been done. I would have been done. Oh my God.
Man.
So I did put a phone number up here. You should be able to see it right here. That's if you want to call in and ask questions. That's not a number for the shop. So if you want to call in, ask whatever you want to ask.
You're going to get all kinds of questions.
Yeah.
Are you guys open? You're going to be like, yeah, come in and record.
Come on in. But yeah, if y'all want to call, ask questions, we'll have it up, or you can call throughout the show and ask whatever you want to do. So, you say you do manufacture that stuff. Like,
we do.
What kind of, do you get any special like requests from clients or?
We do. We do custom products as well. That is another thing to kind of, get to back what you were saying, how we're different from a lot of other shops. We make custom products to order. So say you come in and you see, say, a vape juice that, you want a different blend, or you want a different dosage, instead of like a 500 milligram, like 1,000, you want it stronger. Give us a few days, we'll get it written up, we'll get it made in the lab, with the deposit. So we do some stuff like that. We get people that are like allergic to, some of the ingredients. So we custom make stuff without those ingredients.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool.
We deal a lot with cancer patients and people with chronic pain and anxiety. A lot of the cancer patients, they require a lot of cannabis oil. They require a lot of CBD. So we do custom blends and stuff for them like that too. And I say patients, we're not treating people with medicine. Obviously, we gotta keep things legal, according to the FDA. But they're customers for us, but other people call them patients.
And that's the one thing I like about you, because every time you come in the cave and you come and talk to us, just chop it up, whatever, you're like so about the law, and I can imagine how strict it's got to be. It's
pretty strict, man. There's not a lot of guidelines on it, so there's a lot of gray area to screw up in, and just by us having stuff like this, we have to have proper importation paperwork and actual lab results and stuff. So there's
if you were to get pulled over with that and you have all your documents and all that, nothing. That's it.
You're 99% going to be fine.
Okay.
The other 1%, that's just a wild card of anywhere,
Yeah, it depends on the cop that pulls you over.
Exactly.
Do you ever hey, you're gonna let me go and I'll sprinkle you a little bit?
Yeah.
That's called bribery.
I actually just hand him a card, bro. I just hand him a card and say, "We got THC free stuff for this
Mr. Happy Guy."
With right, exactly.
So we do have a question.
Okay.
One of them is, what's the name of the shop? We got to that.
Okay.
How does CBD oil benefit the body? I asked because my son deals with kidney function going down and was wondering, could this help him?
So legally, I can't say, it's going to help his kidneys, but it's something to do research on your own, and I'm sure you have. But I would say come into the shop, talk with us. We can help you out. It's not something that I can, like if you have a bad leg, it's legally under the law, I can't tell you that it's going to help you.
It's not going to hurt to try it.
Right. Okay. And, we do sampling and stuff like that, so you could come in and try it, see if it's going to, be good for them. We can get set up on, whatever you need. But it's something that, we could talk about for sure. I just, I don't want to make any claims and FDA knocking on my door.
So like,
Yeah.
somebody's asking.
Okay. No, go ahead.
How about any CBD bath bombs? Like, I guess you want to bathe in it?
Believe it or not, that's a huge
that a
deal.
real
It's a
thing?
real thing, man.
What?
We're actually getting ready to start making those in about a month. I'm dead
So
serious.
y'all do soap and shit?
Yeah, so we do soap too. Like
Get
you can
outta
like
here.
so you can clean your head, you can clean your beard.
Mike.
I swear to God.
Mike. Be real.
Yeah, we do cannabis soap.
This is real.
This is real, man. We do real cannabis soap. I swear to God.
I never heard of that in my life.
Hey,
It isn't even hemp seed soap. It's actual cannabis soap, like for real. It
you
comes
might,
from this.
You might want to get some because it might help you grow a beard.
Oh my god,
It's possible. I don't know.
Oh my god, that's crazy. I've never. And you just bathe in it, and I guess it your body absorbs it, or
Yeah. So you have stuff on the surface of your skin. It's actually part of what they call the ECS system. That's an acronym for endocannabinoid system. That is what regulates the immune response in your body. It's what if you smoke cannabis and you feel high, that's because you've activated your ECS system in your brain. So that's CB2 receptors. On the surface of your skin, you have what they call a CB1 receptor. And if you bathe in it or you use a topical, like a pain rub, or you put like a lotion on there, you can, I'm not going to say it, but you can get pain relief from it. People, will use a bath bomb and bathe in it, and it'll actually like relax them for real.
that's crazy.
It's weird, yeah.
I'm fucking Bill Nye the Science Guy.
I'm telling you, man. I mean, I'm a chemist, so.
Are you? That's what
I
I
am.
was getting
I
into
am.
that. Okay.
I am, yeah. I mean, when we make our stuff, it's not just we're throwing things in a pot and stirring it around, hoping it gets there.
We just try a little bit of this.
Exactly, just a little more. Yeah, no, it's really, really, really precise science. I mean, we make everything from, soaps to, like we were talking about, to joints.
Somebody just said I have a question and then didn't ask a question. Oh, okay, here we go.
Okay.
How would I get out of a what? I'm not gonna even ask. That's so stupid.
I mean, I'll answer it.
That has
I'll
nothing
answer
to do
it.
with the CBD. But so, how did you actually get into the business? Have you always been in it? Like
No. I'm prior law enforcement actually.
Okay.
I got into the business. I had been injured overseas a little bit, and so they got me on meds and stuff, and all the pain meds and all that. And I got into it by accident. A friend of mine told me about it. He had made some CBD oil, probably questionable. I have no idea. This was years ago, and he gave me a little bottle of it. That.
Was it like the drops or something?
Yeah,
okay.
yes. The drops that you put on your tongue.
With the drops and
oh yeah,
I like the drops.
It works. It works really well. And I slept for the first time in 7-8 years, and I've dumped all my meds since. I mean, it's I didn't just quit them all, but
it really helped. You.
Right? Yeah. I mean, I don't take pain meds anymore. I don't take the psych meds they had me on.
You don't take no shit.
I absolutely don't take no shit either.
That burner on over there, you definitely don't take no shit.
Yeah. But yeah, I kind of got into it by accident, and then I ended up just doing it for some of my vet buddies, and it just snowballed. Someone's grandma got some lotion, somebody wanted oil, and then I had some cat we didn't even know. Hey, I'll buy some vape juice from you.
So it just started.
Yeah, and this was 5 years ago, so we're kind of OGs in the game. We've been around for a long time, and we've had the shop open since this last year. And it's doing good, and
that's good. That's
it
really
feels a little more legit. I used to drop off CBD oil in the Target parking lot and do a handoff like all old school,
hand to hand.
Here, man, there you go, bro. There's your CBD oil, and then security's like, "What are y'all doing? It's just CBD oil, sir. Calm down."
Nothing.
Yeah, exactly.
Minding our business.
Yeah,
Randy owed me some money.
Yeah. So, but that's kind of how I got into
Lisa says she needs some of that. I guess that was the bath bomb. She needs some of that ASAP. Do you actually? So is that like a special order, or
it's a special order for right
deck?
now?
Okay.
I have a few in stock, but it's not something that we carry.
Okay.
Because we like to make a lot of our own products, and that takes a lot of labor and a lot of time to develop those products.
You want to plug the number again so they can call you?
Yeah.
Well, why don't you type it in the?
Yeah,
I would have to shut down the program. Yeah.
Oh no! Here you can always
Nah.
throw a business card up there if you want. It's 210-574-9385.
And I did have another question.
Yeah,
Somebody had IM me this question.
Okay.
Now, do y'all have anything for anxiety at night, like to sleep? This person said they have trouble sleeping and they want something that's really going to relax them, but they also need to get up early, and they don't want to feel all groggy. Or stuff like that.
Some of the stuff like this, though, if you smoke too much of it, it will make you groggy sometimes, depending on the strain. But things like this, the vape pen, that's extremely manageable. You can take a couple puffs at bedtime, depending on the strain that you want to select. This one's actually a nighttime one, so. It's
and when they
sleep.
come in, you'll go over all
yeah,
that.
We basically talk to them. We find out what's wrong with them. Kind of, are you not sleeping good? You have anxiety, and we kind of point them in a good way. So we kind of give them a consult, and we kind of steer them. We help them make an educated buying decision. And that's all it is, man. We're not trying to make people buy stuff. I don't like that about a lot of shops. They try to sell you a ton of shit.
That's what I like. When I first went in to go check out, I didn't feel pressured or anything, and it was more like, hey, just come back whenever you're ready. And I asked some of the stupidest questions. And I thought y'all were gonna laugh at me, and y'all actually answered them really well and educated me.
No, I mean that's the name of the game. We have to educate people about this. A lot of people. I mean, I've gotten questions like from old and young. Will this get me high? I'm literally, I've had, a 55-year-old guy ask me that, and, an 18-year-old kid asked me that, so, how do I get high on this? Well, you don't. It doesn't have, enough THC to, and, but yeah, it's more the therapeutic, portion of hemp and cannabis rather than the, psychoactive part. So
I guess the other question, and I asked you this earlier, but will you piss dirty if you were drug tested on this?
The short answer is no and yes. We don't bullshit people about that. Depending on if it's a full spectrum product like this, and by full spectrum I mean it does have a little bit of the THC in there. Mm-hmm. There's some products that do. We make products specifically for people that do get tested, so that don't have any THC in them. We make oils and stuff like that. Hell, this vape pen right here that I use for sleep, this doesn't have any THC in it. Zero. So if, we have, customers come in on probation or whatever, and, it's not 100% guaranteed because I'm not going to guarantee anything 100%, but we do carry stuff that's non-THC specifically for things like that.
They're asking for the address again. Can you plug it?
Yeah, it's 8034 Culebra Road, Suite 504.
And you're right in the front, right?
So we're right in the front of y'all. Yeah, like y'all will see the big ass CBD on the window.
Right off of how
Culebra.
you say it?
Culebra.
There you go.
Culebra.
Somebody's asking the price ranges. I guess that would be kind of an open question because it really depends on
we have products from $5 all the way to $120.
You know what I tell people when I tell them to go check y'all out?
Yeah.
Check out the honey sticks.
Yeah.
I like the honey sticks.
You're gonna laugh at this. We had to shelve the honey sticks and remove them. For a minute, okay?
They coming back.
They're gonna be coming back soon. We had the San Antonio Department of Health come in there. It was a random call. It's a random call,
Somebody
right?
6ix9ine snitching.
Exactly, bro. And so they
Treyway.
They didn't shut us down, but they said, hey, you can't sell the edibles without a food license, so that's all we're waiting on. And
but you're in the process.
Yeah,
of that.
yeah.
Okay.
So they were actually really cool with us. They actually like what we do. They just want to help us get to where we need to be.
They
100%.
buy anything before they leave?
No, but they took a card. I seen them. I did.
Okay.
You ever just like talk to them and like blow stuff in the face and let them get that contact?
Sometimes I will. Sometimes I will. Just as a joke. But no, they're the honey sticks are awesome.
I love
it's
the honey
pure
sticks,
cannabis honey. It's CBD and some of the other cannabinoids infused with honey.
Thrax had went to go get some from y'all, one of our artists, and he was in here recording. He putting honey on the Snickers and eating. I'm like, what are you doing? Yeah. So, man, this shit good. He's like sucking the shit out of it, like putting on everything. I'm like, God damn. And that's what actually got me curious about it.
It is really good stuff. There's a lot of people that use it for sleep and stuff. They put it in their coffee, their tea. There's a lot of different ways to use it. I mean, we have any which way you can use it. And like I said, we got stuff that's affordable. If you want to come in and you just want to get a single gram, we'll sell you a gram.
How much for a half a gram?
Half a rib? Yeah. I think Mom actually did that the other day. She sold some cat half a gram of this and half a gram of that. And Mom, I said, I don't think we do that. I said, and so she said, well, we did it. I said, okay. So. But yeah, we actually got a special right now on eighths. If you come in and get an eighth, that's 3.5 grams. You get free cones or papers or wraps.
Oh, okay.
With it, so kind of like a little present.
So do y'all do besides that? Do y'all do any kind of bundle deals or anything like that? Or
we do sometimes. We got right now cartridges and batteries on sale right now. Usually the cartridges are $40 a cartridge, $10 for the battery. We're basically going to give you a few bucks off if you buy a bundle. If you buy them both, we'll knock like $5 off the top. Kind of help you out a little bit, and. But yeah, I mean, I'm always down. Money talks. So
yeah, definitely, and it's one of those things that's important because a lot of people are, they're wanting to get more education on this stuff.
Right.
It's really important, and a lot of people really like that feeling of high. Maybe not the whole.
The psychoactive part.
Yeah. But like you were saying earlier, like the body high, just had that certain feeling.
You can relax and come down a little bit.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people that take oils and vape and everything for that.
So
specifically.
So like the lotions that you was talking about.
Right.
What exactly? So I know you were saying about the first layer and everything.
Yeah, the CB receptors.
So if you're using that as far as, would that be for like joint health?
There's a couple different ways to use it. So the lotion we got, it's pretty gentle. You can use it everywhere on the body. You can even use it on your face. That's more for like skin irritation, itching, redness, things like that. Some joint pain, but we do make one specifically for joint pain. Okay. It's pretty strong smelling. It's like Tiger Balm or like a Bengay kind of,
So you're going to have to go to the lab and get something to help facial hair grow, and we're gonna hook Jeff up.
We'll have to put vitamins and testosterone in it, and more cannabis, and I don't know.
So if there's like, and we'll end this question, last question, then we'll go on to our show. But if there's like one real thing that you could really educate people that didn't know about this or was afraid to try it, what would you want to tell them? CBD
is legal.
Okay.
It was taken off the schedule list this last December by Congress, and it varies state to state, but federally and statewide here in Texas it is legal, and we do ship nationwide.
Oh, okay, y'all do. So y'all do.
Yeah, you just call in. I mean, we'll ship you this. For
the right price.
For the right shipping price, we'll ship you anything. So
have you ever shipped something like that? You got to go to the post office, or is it already packaged? Or
I shipped some of that today.
Do they look at you funny or
no? Because it's already sealed up.
Oh, okay.
So, but no, I mean we ship vacuum bagged and double sealed and the whole bit, and it's
next
totally
day
legal.
Air.
Right. No, we ship priority. Believe it or not, you have to because they got to have a warrant to open a priority package. So I mean it's totally legal, but man, that could be confused big time. So
absolutely, looks real to me.
It smells real to me. So
definitely.
No, I actually had a DPS officer. We actually work the gun shows sometimes here in San Antonio, and we had some of this. And one of the cops, he was walking by. He said, he goes, that looks like cannabis. I said, well, it's because it's cannabis. He says, well, it looks like weed. I said, no, it's not weed. He goes, and he smelled it. He says, I don't even care, but how? He said, how? And I told him, and he was just blown away. But it's a good thing. It's about education. We got to educate everyone. Especially law enforcement, because some of them, they might see that and think it's a certain thing, and it's not.
Right.
But
so we definitely gonna get into the show. Colin Kaepernick. How do you say it? Colin Kaepernick. So he actually finally got his settlement.
Yes, sir.
After how long has it been?
2 years, man. 2 years out of the league.
2 years of unemployment, and I guess it sounds like he got back pay.
Oh yeah.
And there's no amount that's been discussed or anything, but they're assuming it was
somewhere between 60 and 80 mil is what they're thinking.
That's a grip.
That's a lot.
Hell yeah.
That's a grip. You know how much CBD he could buy with that?
He could buy a lot of knee pads with that.
That's a grip. Now, how do you feel about the? We'll go with Mike. Mike, how do you feel about the settlement?
I mean, I don't watch sports, man. I'm making cannabis stuff in the lab too much. I mean, that's a lot of unemployment back pay.
Can you imagine being out of work and like really like struggling for 2 years, but then at the end of the day,
do you think he was driving Uber? Or you think he was driving?
He was all right. He was doing all
right. No, he was definitely doing all right.
Yeah.
But he
wasn't getting his money.
He wasn't getting his money. He wasn't getting his proper money.
Mm-hmm.
You look at the fact when he left the league, I think he was making like 14, 15 mil a year, something like that.
You get used to lifestyle, I guess. You got to make the payments on the car, right?
Can you imagine the child support with that type of money?
He don't have no kids.
Oh my God.
See,
that's the only reason he's okay.
Jealousy.
See, that's why you don't bust off in the club. That's why you don't skeet.
Get the peanut butter come mad jelly, bro. I'll be shooting up clubs and shit, and like I'm stuck.
Yeah, you can't be doing that.
That's horrible. How you feel about it, Kev? Are you happy about it? Should have been more? What?
Well, we don't know what the dollar amount is, but I'm happy for him. I'm really happy for him. I'm glad that this proves that the NFL did something wrong. With that being said, if you're doing something wrong and they found out that there has been collusion, pay the man. Yeah. And that's what needs to be done. That is what was done. So now we'll see if he can get on a team. And if he can get onto a team, that's really going to be good for him.
So he's still trying to get in the league.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was never that he never wanted.
Oh,
it was never that.
I'm saying after this, like you good. You good. You really don't need much.
Right. But if that's your passion, the kid. I mean, he's still only like. He might be like 27, 28 years old, something like that. Yeah, I doubt that he's over 30.
I don't think he is.
Yeah.
Damn, man. No kid, man. It's going to be coming at him in swarms.
I mean, it already was coming at him in swarms, like, already. But you know what I'm saying? He's definitely going to be – he's in a really good position, especially since the other guy that was a part of the lawsuit has already been on a team. He's been on a team all this year. So, it's a really good situation for him.
I apologize for the people that were watching live. I don't know what happened. Like Facebook mad hating and they like shut us down for a minute. It took me a minute to get back, so I apologize if y'all.
It was the CBD.
Bro, I'm just saying it's my fault. We've been shut down sometimes.
I apologize. That's never happened. Like they for real shut it down. Like, so I apologize for all that, y'all. If I didn't get to your questions, feel free to inbox us. We can ask them or call the number. Visit the address, visit the location. Let them know Bumpin Gumz sent y'all. Mention Bear Entertainment. Let them know that y'all coming from
We'll definitely hook you up a little bit.
That's what's up. Yeah. That's what's up. So 6ix9ine, he struck a plea deal. Mm-hmm. Now, did y'all see this coming?
Man,
yeah.
I saw it coming like rainbow hair.
Yeah. If you didn't, exactly.
I saw it coming like rainbow hair from down the way.
Exactly.
What does this do? Like, so all this time he was trying to build up his street cred, it seems like, and trying to do this and that. Is he throwing it all away now, or does this make him, better? Like, what do y'all think?
I think it gave him real street cred because a lot of dudes flip when they're facing like 90 years. They go, "Oh Lord, please don't." I'll tell you who did it.
That's kind of like what we was talking about previously. Yeah. Everybody talks this quote unquote code of the streets and all this. Yeah. Like, man, what did they say? There's no honor amongst thieves.
Yeah.
That's the way that shit is. Yeah. Like, if you're sitting there and you know that you're facing 47 years at a minimum. Mm-hmm. Now, 47 years at a minimum. Now, you also have to look at the fact that these people that he's snitching on also play parts in kidnapping him. You remember when he was kidnapped and all that? All right. They was part of that. Somebody in his gang was alleged to have slept with his baby mama.
So it sounds like you're saying this is justified. It sounds like that's where you're going.
Yeah. If I was in his position, I'm singing like KC and JoJo.
You turning that into the first 48, just
man.
I don't know.
Let me get my vocals right. Me.
No, you're supposed to say him.
Yeah, exactly. Him. Shit.
All right, so maybe you can handle this debate for us, Mike.
All right.
A couple weeks ago, we had this debate. Well, as far as snitching. Now, let's just say we out here right now, and like there's a crime that happens right in front of the studio.
Yeah.
If you call the cops, is that snitching or not?
Depends on if you know the people. If you don't know them, it's not snitching. But if you do know them, personally, I think it is snitching. I mean, if people have beef and they want to work it out, just let them work it out. But, I mean, that's just me. I mean, and I've dealt with some of that recently. I had some snitches. Some shit happened.
See,
yeah.
and
if you want to get into it, you can. I'm not going to.
No,
okay,
I'm not even going to touch it with a 10-foot pole.
You spoke on it.
But yeah, I mean, I don't like snitches, bro. Nah. I don't think anybody does.
No, nobody likes a snitch, especially. See, and this is what we was talking about.
Yeah.
Essentially, a snitch is if I deal with illegal activity, and we're in this same thing. If like what he said, if we're out here and we're both drug dealers, and I call the police on you because you're now making more money than me, so I don't want that competition.
Right.
I'm snitching. Yeah. If I live in a neighborhood and somebody got killed in my neighborhood and I don't want that motherfucker to kill somebody else, and I saw or I know that this person killed them.
Snitching.
Nah, you got to go, bro.
Yeah.
Because what if that same person kills one of your family members and you're like, damn, all I had to do is just say what happened.
I'm from the I Wish He Woods.
Yeah, right. Yeah, right. You gonna be you gonna be the same motherfucker with a motherfucking T-shirt on saying R.I.P. on it. Fuck that.
Yeah.
That's when I call Mike with that burner on him.
I mean, yeah.
Call him like, Mike, help.
I'll go prank caller, hang up.
Oh my God. It's still, I feel like it's still snitching. We should run a poll.
Yeah.
We should run a poll. I really want to get this debate settled.
There's never going to be a settlement.
But you got to do two different polls. You got to do a hood poll, and then you have to do, and then you got to do a suburban poll, and then you got to do an upper class poll.
See, you got to remember when, at a certain point in time, people lose and stop doing their things the childish way. Mm-hmm. If you asked me this question when I was 19, 20, my answer would be totally different. I'm a law-abiding citizen, man. Get that motherfucker out of here.
Yeah, I do agree.
So what's actually the plea deal? What did he strike? Or have they said any years? Or?
Well, everything hasn't been completely ironed out, but it's looking like he may not serve any time, and that he may also get witness protection.
Oh, he dropped mad names.
They're gonna cut his rainbow hair off and zip those tattoos off his face.
How are you gonna get witness protection when you got your name written all over your face?
The government, man. The government has tons of money.
They're gonna do that. They're gonna do that. What about Sal? And they're gonna make him a manager of a pretzel stand or some shit.
Yeah, I mean, he definitely couldn't work in nothing like that. He'll definitely be having like a job working at home.
It's
something
a home
like
job.
that.
It's a home job.
Yeah, he's too recognizable.
He can never do music again.
See, now
it's done.
You can wear a mask.
Look at you. You did exactly what I was hoping that you was going to do, because this is going to kind of roll into the very next subject. Okay. But with you saying that, I think that he could release music. He can't tour.
He can't do shit. What's the point of releasing music?
If that's still a passion of yours, you can sit here and rap. You don't have to do no tours, because obviously you can't do no tours. You can't be in front of a whole bunch of people because you will get assassinated.
Yeah.
But if you want,
wouldn't it be murder? Assassination happens like political people or like really, really. It'll just be murder. I think it'll just be murder.
Well,
you're famous. It's assassination, right?
Is it?
I think so.
So like how famous do I have to be to get assassinated and not murdered? Like what would my fan base have to be? Like where's that borderline? Like, let's just say
where you couldn't go in public. Like
let's just say like your fan base should be at 2 million people, but I'm at like 1,999,000. I got that. I need that one more person, and I get killed right before that one friend request or that one follow. Am I murdered or assassinated?
They would just say it's a homicide.
I think it's dependent on, honestly, how the murder goes down. Like if you got somebody that shoots and kills you with like a sniper rifle,
that's assassination.
That's assassination.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But if you were in a fight and somebody shoots you, then you got murdered.
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
What about what they did to Reagan? They ran up on him with a little revolver and shot him in his guts.
See, I wanted to say that, and same thing with what's the name? The dude with the beard and the hat and
Lincoln,
same thing.
Yeah,
like it was a little tiny handgun, but they call it assassination
because he snuck up on him.
Yeah,
because I guess you don't know what's coming, right?
Yeah, it was like a sucker punch.
Yeah.
I guess it's true. Education for y'all. That's a little bit of history. So Jesse Smollett.
So back to kind of what I was saying. It kind of bridges those things together. With what's happening with 6ix9ine, him either being able or not being able to put out music. Do you think that he will be able to do this, or do you think that Jesse has a better chance of doing that now with everything that's happened?
That's a really good question. I feel like 6ix9ine has a better chance of doing music, bro. So, in case y'all just don't know, like Jesse Smollett, he basically was attacked, and they was like screaming some homophobic. They were screaming some shit, racist things, and everything. Yeah. But now it's coming down to like, how are they even determining this? How did they figure this out that he's the one that orchestrated it and planned it? And why?
He snitched on himself.
So, the police department did their due diligence. Uh-huh. They did their investigations. They found 2 males that
fit the description.
That not really I guess in the description. They've seen them and questioned them, so on and so forth. Those gentlemen were released. It's been found out that he paid them, I think it was either $3,500 or $4,500. They had them on camera at like Lowe's or somewhere buying the rope
with Jesse's card.
Right.
Now this story's so funny because we were talking about it before the show. Like, so he's basically lying, but he plays a lion.
Yeah.
So
Jesse's lying.
See what you did there?
Yeah.
Now, is he on the show still? Is he off the show? Because these dudes were on the show, right, or something like that. They're not like on extras. The show, but they were part of the show.
Yeah.
Can you imagine that conversation? How it pops up? Like, he's just like, "Hey, y'all want to make some money? Can y'all whoop my ass real quick?" And
no, you go ahead.
I'm saying, like, why would he even do that? Like, is he really trying to live up to the Lion Empire?
So there's been some, speculation. They said that his character has been, his character hasn't been on the show as much. And they were, I guess, thinking about writing him off the show.
Oh, so he did the quick way now.
So he went the way of thinking, like, if he did this, that this may, help him, get a little more popular or whatever, which may also in turn make them want to, put him in more scenes or something like that.
He really should have got our dumbass of the week.
Who did we give it to? We didn't give it to him?
We haven't given it to nobody. He should have got it.
He could have.
You know what time it is.
But yeah, man.
God, bro.
It's a messed up situation because, I guess the old saying, hindsight being 20/20. When you started to sit back and listen to all the stuff that was said, and 2 guys, he only ended up having that one little scratch on his face.
So Detective Megan over here is saying that the attackers were brothers, and the brothers said they paid him. Yeah. Fucking snitches. That's what I'm saying. Like, snitches.
You got to pay him more. $3,000, triple it, and I wouldn't say shit.
So, but actually, was that smart? I think it was smart of them now that you say that, because they really just doubled their payday. So they got the money from dude, whooped his ass, which was probably fun. Now they can go like write a book or like do interviews and shit and like really get paid for this. So like, smart move.
Yeah. Fuck them.
Snitches
lying
pay.
ass.
Snitching pays. That's what Kev always says.
Nah, that's not what I always say.
Do you blame Dan? Now, you have more of the story of this. I'll let you explain the story, and then we'll give our input on this one.
All right. So this story is about B. Smith. B. Smith is a restaurateur. She's also a fashion icon. Unfortunately, B. Smith does have Alzheimer's. Her and her husband did write a book together about Alzheimer's, things of that nature.
Does she remember doing that? Okay, go ahead.
Too soon, man.
Sorry.
Let me get the
Sorry.
story
All
out
right, go
first.
ahead, go
God
ahead.
bless.
I saw an opportunity and I took it.
Yeah, I see. So Dan has came under fire by a lot of critics because
Dan's the husband.
Dan is the husband. Okay. Dan now has a girlfriend.
Mm-hmm.
The girlfriend now also lives in the house with him and his wife that he's taking care of. So the question is, do you blame Dan? Like, what would you do if you were in that situation?
You really want to know what I would do?
What would you do?
All right, we're in the kitchen. We're having breakfast. My side piece comes down the stairs to grab whatever, goes back upstairs. Baby talking about like, who is that? Who is what? I just saw somebody. That's your Alzheimer's again, baby. Why are you tripping? It's okay. It's just us here. That's what I would do. That's what dirty would do. Mike, your turn.
That's super dirty.
I mean, as long as she's cool with it. I mean, does she remember it or she knows about it like every day or it's a surprise?
Mike will be like, here, just smoke this. Everything will be all right.
Exactly, bro. She'll remember. I promise. Oh, now, that's horrible.
Now, is this really a bad thing? Let's be real.
I don't think it's a bad thing. Like, I look at it like this.
So, okay, the real question, all seriousness, does the wife even know?
I mean, obviously she knows a little. Is she going to remember?
She really knows a little.
Is she really going to remember everything? Like, basically, with Alzheimer's, your short-term memory goes away.
So she like Dory.
Right.
Who the hell's Dory?
From fucking Finding Nemo, bro.
Never seen it.
Oh, my God. Where was your childhood at? Dory was the one like just keep swimming. You don't know.
Yeah, she had no short-term memory.
None at all.
None.
Never seen it.
Oh my God, I'm gonna put you on some game later on.
Nah, I'm good.
So yeah, I just don't get it. Like, so how bad? Like, I guess you don't know, but how bad is our Alzheimer's? And
well, Alzheimer's is bad.
But like, there's levels to it.
Yeah. You have Alzheimer's and you of course have dementia.
Fuck is the difference?
I think dementia is worse than Alzheimer's.
It's kind of the same thing, but I think there's varying degrees of it. Like, I know some people, their short-term memory is affected. Other people, they might not remember you and think you're someone else or think you're your dad or something weird.
That'd be fun. I could have fun with that one. Why are you looking at me like that? Don't judge me.
Because that's fucked up.
How?
Like that's an actual serious thing. Like,
no, it's serious. But if I love this person, like, I mean, you can have a little fun with it. I mean, I'm gonna make fun of them all the time. I'm not making fun of them. We're just playing with the hand I was dealt with.
You dress up like you're in the 1970s and scare them or something by accident.
There you go.
That's horrible. I would never do that.
That was a great idea.
Up.
I wasn't even thinking about
that. Believe it or not, some of our customers have that. Believe it or not. Yeah.
You know, it's one of those things. I look at it like this. I don't blame Dan at all because there's when you're taking care of somebody and at a certain point in time, you have to have some type of outlet as well.
Oh shit, so you could die from that?
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't know it was that serious.
Oh yeah.
Don't look at me like that. Like,
now he knows. Now he knows.
No, I know. It was pretty fucked up what I said. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I mean, how would you not?
Why would you let me say that?
We were just
because you're a grown ass man. That's why I had that disgusted look on my face.
He was going along with this. So
I said it was a bad joke. I was like, it was horrible, but I said it. Oh man,
it's fucking dark.
Why would you even put this subject on here? Like, why would you even put this topic on here?
Because it's a serious question. Like, what would you do if you've been married to someone for 20 years? And you take those vows till death do us part. You're taking care of this person. Do you think it's wrong for you to still go on with your life?
Yes, it is.
How's it wrong?
No, I'm saying like to have the girl move in and stuff.
Okay, so you think so that's the only part where you feel that he's wrong at.
Well, no, because then you're gonna turn around and be like, oh, so he can have her somewhere else then and still have been in a relationship. It's wrong.
You feel that's wrong?
I feel like it's wrong.
I don't feel that it's wrong.
I don't.
Wow.
I don't either. I think it's a mutual arrangement. I mean, Dan has to take care of himself too.
If she's cool with it.
Yeah, I mean, if she's cool with it, yeah.
If the wife is cool with it, then yeah. But like, how can you really how can she sign off on it and like if she's not really all there?
Well, they did write a book together, and she did say while they were writing the book together that if that was to happen, that I guess she kind of
gave him the pass.
Yeah, she gave him the pass.
Oh, well then get yours, Dan. Now is the side piece hotter than the wife or not?
I don't know. I don't really remember looking at her that like.
Would that make a difference?
No, that wouldn't make a difference at all.
Now, did Dan get the side piece just for that? Or was he like, hey, can you go change the sheets and can you go feed her some soup? I mean,
because then that would make it
that could free
better.
Dan up to go fishing or do something else.
So they both do take care of her.
Oh wow.
Well, then that makes it better. Like you have extra hands.
Exactly.
Why would she be complaining?
Alone. Yeah, it's not her that's complaining.
No, I'm saying like if she were like why would you? There's no reason to complain.
Yeah, it's just it's critics, it's people always having something to say. Essentially,
but maybe she just thinks that that's the nurse. But Dan's like, yeah, she's just a nurse, and Dan's over there dicking her down in the other room.
Well, I mean, as long as it's cool, that's when you could say one of those fucked up jokes. I'm not going to say it.
Say it, Kev.
I ain't going to say it.
All the shit that you say.
Yeah, I'm leaving that one alone though.
50 Cent versus Floyd Mayweather. Now, 50 Cent kind of wrote a fucked up little note. He wrote like a little fucked up note talking about this and that, and Floyd is so like, would illiterate be the word? Like I ain't trying to get knocked out or nothing like that, but like, would it be like, is that the proper term?
Yes.
So he's illiterate.
He got punched too much.
Nah, I don't think that. All right, let's just keep it real. He doesn't read well.
Okay.
He doesn't read well. But that doesn't mean that there's levels to it. You know what I'm saying? Because
there's like grade 1 and grade 2. Grade 3.
There's levels to it. You have of course you have your reading, literacy, and then you also have, your speaking literacy. So of course you may only be able to read at a say second, third grade level. But just because you can only read at that level doesn't mean that you speak at that level as well.
So have they ever determined what level Floyd is at?
Really?
I'm just curious.
No, it's never been determined. It's just everybody's just made jokes that
if you could call it right now, what level?
I don't know.
You scared. Mike, I know you ain't scared.
I mean, I got a second grader, man. Maybe first, second grade level. Probably not. I don't know. They're pretty smart nowadays. I don't know. They're smarter than we were.
I would like to think it's in the 5th or 6th grade.
6th grade?
Yeah. I'm going to give him some credit.
I don't know. I
give him a lot of credit.
I don't know. I did read that letter.
So you think it's lower? Come with it, Kev. Don't be scared. Kev, it's just us three in here.
We
just Bumpin Gumz.
At the beginning, at your beginning levels, that's where your foundation is really.
Yeah.
That's where the foundation starts. So, like once you're in the like second to third grade, if you're not at that average at that point, it's all over for you.
Yeah.
So you're agreeing he's a first, second grade reader?
I would say he's probably like a second grade.
Wow.
I mean, I saw the letter he wrote.
I want to be there when he knocks y'all out.
No, I'm going by. Did you ever hear what they try to have him do a drop on the Breakfast Club?
He tried to read the thing. It was really bad.
I gotta check that out.
It was so bad. It was so bad.
Yeah, it was pretty bad.
He had a real nice shirt on and he could box real good. But man,
he's made a lot of money.
Hey,
with all the money that he's made, he can pay for somebody to read everything to him.
And walk around and just read shit. Now, what's that say?
Exactly. Fuck it.
Man, y'all have any show topics, any ideas y'all want us to talk about? Hit us up at bumpingums@gmail.com. We at the Bear Cave Recording Studio, 8035 Culebra Road, 210-460-2397. Go check out Mike from Freedom CBD. What's the address? Give him the address, phone number.
It's 8034 Culebra Road, Suite 504. And phone number 210-574-9385.
Let them know Bear Entertainment sent y'all. Y'all might just get a little something.
And like that, we out.
You've heard them on Bumpin Gumz.
What up, everybody? This is the Bumpin Gumz podcast.
Dirty J.
My baby mama hit me up the other day talking about, what are you going to do for school? She goes, well, no, like, aren't you going to help? You're right. Let's do this. Let's try to go to court. Let's see if maybe I can give you like a check or something. Let's just call it child. Oh, wait, you get that. It's called child support.
And you hear your daughter in the room, and she's making sounds that your wife don't make. I'm kicking the door in. I'm pulling that motherfucker up out of her.
Bear Entertainment.